Hi friends, welcome back. This is Amol Bhaur from Vidisha Infotech. This is our second video for Java programming. In our previous video, we had some error while running or executing a program. So first of all, we will solve that, and after that we will continue our proceedings with new topics. So for that, I will open cm command prompt. That is cmd. Yes, I will open. Here what I have to do, I have to change the directory. For changing the directory, we do cd d slash is for represents for changing of directory d, and then which directory we want, we will be changing, the directory will be changed. Same can be done here. It is, the directory is changing. So here it is, but my primary directory is D, in which I have stored my first program, but it is in the Java section, Java folder. So here it is. For the compilation, what was the program name? It was hello world dot java, and if the program runs successfully, then we can say that there is no error in a program. So to execute it, hello world, and here it is, the output is here. What was happening in a previous video was that I was not getting the path where I have saved my file. So this is very important, as this is also known as the class path. Class path is that in which we save our class files, in the folder in which the class file is saved, and that is known as the class path. So is this clear? Now I think everyone should have known how to execute the program, how to run the program using the class path files. So I will exit the command prompt and we'll continue with the lecture. So in today's lecture, we will be seeing some objects for Java. That we will be using at regular intervals for Java programming. They are Java identifiers, modifiers, variables, data types, keywords, and comments. So let's start with Java identifiers. Java identifiers. All Java components require names. Names used for class, variables, and methods are called identifiers. For example, now I will be defining what is my syntax for Java, class, and Java file name, and that file name is known as identifier, or we can say method name, that is known as the identifier. So we will be seeing that in Java there are several points to remember about identifiers. They are as follows. Now, all identifiers should begin with the letter A to Z or small a to Z. Currency character, that is $, or an underscore, means these must be the first letters for using a identifier name. After the first character, identifiers can have any combination of characters. It can be numerals, it can be underscore, it can be $, or some special characters. A keyword cannot be used as an identifier. Now, what is a keyword? We will be seeing in the further in this lecture. And that is, a keyword cannot be used as an identifier. Now, most importantly, identifiers are case sensitive. They are case sensitive. Now, for example, age, then $salary, underscore value, underscore one, underscore value are legal identifiers. Examples of illegal identifiers are, that is, we are using the numeric sign first and then alphabet. So this is illegal. Or we are using minus salary. This is illegal for identifiers. So this is the concept of defining an identifier, or we can say the name of a program. Now coming to Java access modifiers. Now there are three types of modifiers in Java. There are two types of modifiers in Java. One is known as access modifiers and other one is known as non-access modifier. The access modifier in Java specifies the accessibility or scope of a field, method, constructor or class. We can change the access level of the field, constructor, method and class by applying these access modifiers on it. So in this it is a theory which you have to understand. While doing the practical, we will be knowing more about how to use this. This is just a definition. Now, there are four types of Java access modifiers. First one is the private. The access level of private modifier is only within the class. Only within the class means it applies within the class. It cannot be accessed from outside the class. We will be learning this in details in our further lectures. Default. The access level of default modifier is only within the package. Means it is within the whole package. It cannot be accessed from outside the package. We will be learning the package in details in our upcoming videos. If you do not specify any access level, it will be the default. Now coming to the protected. The access level of protected modifier is within the package and outside the package through the child class. Now through the child class means where it comes to a child, we just comes to inheritance. So this protected class is used in inheritance, and we will be learning inheritance in details in our further videos. As this is just an overview of what tools, what functionalities we will be using in the Java programming. This is just an overview. So if you do not make the child class, it cannot be accessed from outside the package. Means it is for the protected, and private is the difference. There is a big difference in the private and the protected. The private access level is only within the class, and the protected level access is within the package, means the whole package. So now coming to the public, which is a common access modifier. The access level of a public modifier is everywhere. As we can say, I can give you the live example of a Facebook account. Now Facebook allows us to give some specified security, that is everyone, only me, and friends of friends. So this is like, it is like public, protected and private, where private is like only me, protected is what, friends of friends, and public is what, everyone can see that. So have you got this concept clear? So, and the default is, it is used within the package. Now here we will be seeing the modifier in table. So in the private, within class, yes. Within package, private is not used in within package. Within outside package by subclass only, no. Here the protected is used in the outside the package. Here outside the package, no. Private is used within the class only. Default is used within the class and within the package. Protected is used within the class, within the package and outside the package, and public is used everywhere. So this table is very important. You have to go through it if you want to get a perfect clarity about the access modifiers, as it will be very helpful in a further lectures while applying the modifiers. Now we will be coming to the Java variables, one of the most important topic in Java. A variable is a container which holds the value with the Java program is executed. A variable is assigned with a data type. Variable is name of memory location. There are three types of variable in Java. One is local, one is instance, and static. Now, a variable is the name of a reserved area allocated in memory. In other words, it is the name of memory location. It is a combination of vary plus able, which means its value can be changed. Now, types of variables, as we have seen, it is local, instance and static. Now we will see what is a local variable. A variable declared inside the body of a method is called the local variable. Means it is declared inside the body of a method. The method which we use for calling. You can use this variable only within that method, and the other method in the class aren't even aware that the variable exists. Means it will be allowed to use for that only that variable, or we can say only that method. Now, a local variable cannot be defined with static keyword. This is one of the most important thing which we have to remember. A local variable cannot be defined with static keyword. So, we come to the instance variable. A variable declared inside the class but outside the body of the method is called an instance variable. Means it is defined inside a class but not in the outside the body of a method. And an instance variable, it is declared as static. Sorry, beg your pardon, it is not declared as static. It is called an instance variable because its value is instance specific and is not shared among instances. And one more important thing, it is not shared among instances. Means one instance variable will be applicable with only one instance. Then coming to the static variable. A variable that is declared as static is called a static variable. It is very easy to say that this is that, this is that, but you have to understand it, what the person tries to explain it, what is there written in the explanation. It cannot be local. Say, static variable cannot be declared local. You can create a single copy of the static variable and share it among all the instances of the classes. Yes, now the static variable is shareable with all the instances of the classes. Means the static variable is used as a public variable, we can say. So memory allocation for static variable happens only once when the class is loaded in the variable. Means that at the time of execution the memory for static variable is allocated. So this is the three types of variables which we have learned. That is, first is local, second is instance, and third is static, where static is used everywhere. Then an instance variable is used in only one instance and not outside the method, outside the body of a method. And the local variable is used inside the method. So this is a short explanation. Now we move on to the data types. The data types in Java. Data types specify the different sizes and values that can be stored in the variable. There are two types of data types in Java. First is primitive data types and second one is non-primitive data types. We will be not dealing with the non-primitive data types at this moment, as they are known as classes, interfaces and arrays. So we will be leaving them alone, and as we will be dealing with the primitive data types, that is boolean, characters, byte, short, int, long, float and double, which are similar to the C++ language data types, as they are all common in C programming. Then we have Visual Studio .NET programming. So these variables are same And even in the SQL Server database also we use this type of data types. So they are all common, but they have some difference in the size. We can say there is difference in the size they work like that. So here is a tree diagram for data type. That is data type. One is primitive and other is non-primitive. Non-primitive ends with string, array, etc. And primitive is divided in boolean. Boolean is a one side say. We can say yes or no. We can say true or false. It is like that. Then comes numeric. Numeric can be divided in characters and integrals. Character is denoted by char and integral is denoted by integer and floating points. In the floating point we have float and double. Float and double can be used for the decimal points, whereas integral can be used as byte, short, int and long. That is, these are the types of characters which a data type can be defined. So here is some values and sizes for data types, whereas boolean its default value is false and it has 1 byte. Character, it is U, it is a binary language, U 4 times 0. Then its value is 2 byte. Then byte we have 0, 1 byte. Short we have 0, 2 bytes. Integer value is 4 bytes. Then long is 8, float is 4 and double is 8. So in this way the size of these data types are defined. So after this we will be moving to Java keywords, one of the most important in Java programming, as these keywords are used in each and every program of a Java. So the following list shows the reserved keywords in Java. And note, as you read in the earlier lecture, that the Java names cannot be reserved keywords of Java. We cannot use it as a name for Java program. So it is abstract, assert, boolean, break, byte. Byte, as we have known, it is a data type. Case, catch, character, it is also a data type. Class, that is a class name. Const, continue, default, do, double is a data type. Else, enum, extends, final, finally, float, for, go to, if, implements, import, instance of, int is a data type, interface, then long, native, new, package, private, protected, public. These all three are access modifiers. Then return, short is a data type. Static is also a, how do you say, so then strict, FP, super, switch, synchronized, this, throw, throws, transistent, try, void, volatile, while. So these are the types of keywords which we will be using in regular intervals with Java programming. So we come to the end of the lecture. This is the last section we will be covering, that is comments in Java. Now comments are nothing, just it is used for a programmer reference. It becomes easy for a programmer to understand that program which he is writing. Now a Java supports single line and multiple line comments, very similar to C and C++. All characters available inside any comment are ignored by Java compiler. The Java compiler never shows the comments. For example, here I have written public class, my first Java program. Now what I am writing some details about this. This is my first Java program. This will print hello world as the output. This is an example of multiple comments, as it is enclosed by a backslash and a star mark, and closed by a star and a backslash. Okay, so this is a multiple line comment in which we can write multiple paragraphs. We can write a paragraph. And coming to the single comments, single comment is also done with the same thing, but here it consists of only one line. And other way to write the single comment is that double slash backslash and the comment, and it does not require some enclosing. So in this way we can comment to a Java program. This is the same program which we wrote in the first lecture. So I hope everyone has got this lecture, understood this lecture very well. If there is any doubt, please comment or mail to me, and I will be resolving with a proper solution. Hope you like this video. Bye, have a nice day, stay home, stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more videos. Bye, have a nice day.